everyone already knows that Bluey's characters aren't just made-up dogs. They're based on real breeds. But have you ever stopped to wonder exactly which breed each one belongs to? In the show, we see these pups acting like parents, kids, teachers, and neighbors. But in reality, a lot of the breeds behind Bluey's characters actually have serious jobs out in the world. Many of them are what we call farm dogs, hardworking pups trained to help ranchers and farmers manage cattle, ducks, sheep, and pretty much any herd you can imagine. Bluey's own family name gives it away, Heeler. That's the real-life breed they come from. And here's a cool detail. Not all Heelers look the same. There are two types. That's why Bluey and Bandit are the bluish version, while Bingo, Brandy, and Chili belong to the reddish one. Bluey and Bandit are blue Heelers, and Bingo, Brandy, and Chili are red Heelers. Mackenzie, Bluey's close buddy, is another farm dog. He's a border collie, one of the smartest herding breeds out there. Calypso, the wise teacher, is an Australian shepherd. And even Doreen, who struggles with haggling at the markets, is a Great Pyrenees in real life, known for being a dependable and loyal farm guardian. Curious about what other breeds are hiding in Bluey's world and how they compare to the real thing? Then grab some snacks for your four-legged pals, and let's dive into the fun mix of Bluey's dogs and their real-life counterparts here on Bluey Bingoverse. Have you ever noticed how many characters in Bluey actually come from the same breed? Lucky's dad Pat, Jean-Luc, and even Fido all share one thing in common. They're Labradors. Labradors are famous for being one of the most easygoing and playful breeds out there. They're loyal, gentle with children, and always ready for a bit of fun, which makes them the perfect family dog. Pat, better known as Lucky's dad, is a Labrador retriever who somehow manages to teach life lessons without even trying. Remember when he switched up the rules of Pass the Parcel and surprised all the kids with the twist that not everyone would walk away with a prize? Jean-Luc, Bluey's short-lived but unforgettable camping buddy, also shows just how true to life this breed really is. Despite the language barrier, he and Bluey hit it off instantly, proving that Labradors really do have a universal way of connecting with others. That camping episode really nailed the Labrador spirit. Two pups who couldn't even talk to each other still managed to work as a team, build a fort, and even go hunting for a wild pig. And yes, that unlucky pig was none other than Bandit. And then there's Fido, the chocolate lab who pops up as one of Bandit's closest friends. Their friendship came about completely naturally. Thanks to their kids playing together at the park, the two dads bonded just as easily as Labradors tend to do in real life. So now that you know Bluey's world is packed with Labradors in all shapes and colors, let's see who's really paying attention. Drop a hashtag Labrador in the comments if you spotted them before this video. Another group of dogs that gets a lot of love in Bluey's universe are the hunting breeds. What makes it so fun is that these characters don't really act like skilled hunters at all. Take Honey, for example. She's a beagle, and in real life, beagles are one of the most classic hunting dogs ever. Originally bred to track down rabbits and hares. Those long, floppy ears she's got? They're not just cute. They actually help capture scents closer to her nose so she can pick up trails more easily. No wonder beagles are famous for being stubborn little detectives. Then there's Coco, who grew up alongside Bluey. She's the pink poodle that often struggles to stick to the rules when games get too tricky, but that's part of her charm. The funny thing is, real poodles are nothing like Coco when it comes to discipline. They're highly trainable, extremely intelligent, and were once prized as hunting dogs, way before they became known as the glamorous companions of fancy households. It's wild to think that behind all the fluff and bows, poodles were made to be hunters. And of course, we can't leave out Chloe, the Dalmatian. In real life, Dalmatians are energetic, athletic, and can be pretty intimidating hunters when they need to be. But when they live in a family, all that fiery energy turns into playfulness, loyalty, and a very protective nature. They may look striking with their iconic spots, but at heart, they're also incredible family dogs. Another group of dogs that stands out in Bluey's world are the companions. These characters perfectly capture the friendly, loyal, and affectionate traits of their real-life breeds. First up is Dougie, the little friend Bingo meets in the episode Turtle Boy. The two share a tiny turtle toy at the playground, showing how quickly bonds can form between pups. In real life, Dougie is a Cavapoo, a mix between a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel and a Poodle, which explains his unique name. Cavapoos are a relatively new breed, first appearing in Australia during the 1990s as Labradors became increasingly popular. Even though they're considered a designer breed, their popularity skyrocketed, and they're now beloved for their playful, affectionate, and social personalities, just like Dougie in the show. Then there's Frisky, Chili's childhood friend, Bluey's godmother, and Uncle Radley's newlywed wife. She's an English Cocker Spaniel, a breed known for being cheerful, energetic, and eager to please. Originally bred for hunting, Cocker Spaniels are also highly adaptable, intelligent, and affectionate, making them perfect companions for families. Frisky's lively personality reflects her breed perfectly, full of energy, devotion, and a zest for life. Even when she briefly ran away from her wedding, she quickly found her way back to embrace her new life with the support of her best friend and goddaughter, showing how resilient and adaptable she truly is. And just like Dougie and Frisky, you can be part of the fun too. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to join our loyal pack of Bluey fans. Bluey's world isn't just filled with everyday pups. Some of her friends come from rare and exotic breeds. These are the dogs that make you stop and stare whenever they appear, the kind of pets that leave an impression the moment you see them. One standout is Judo, Bluey's fluffy, well-groomed friend. She loves the idea of playing in the mud but can't because her mom wants her coat to stay pristine and fragrant. Judo is a Chow Chow, a powerful and dignified breed originally from China. For centuries, Chow Chows were used as sled pullers and guard dogs, and even today they tend to bond strongly with one person in the household while still being friendly to everyone else. They have a cat-like independence, but thankfully, they don't plot world domination while you sleep. And yes, their signature blue tongues make them even more striking. Then there's Indy, Bluey's friend from the episode where she finds a $5 bill and can't decide how to spend it. Indy is an Afghan hound, a breed instantly recognizable for its long, flowing coat. This elegant fur protected them from the cold, rugged mountains of Afghanistan, and their thick paw pads helped them handle rough terrain for hours while hunting. Despite looking like royalty lounging on a couch, Afghan hounds are no lazy pets. They need space to run, plenty of exercise, and can even jump over 6 feet high. Beneath all that beauty lies a dog bred to endure long hunts and survive tough environments, which makes Indy's elegance in Bluey even more impressive. And finally, we come to one of the most fun groups in Bluey's universe, the playful pups. These are the dogs who bring energy, chaos, and endless laughter to every scene they're in. First up is Jack Russell, representing the Jack Russell breed perfectly. Shout out to Ludo Studios for the clever nod. Known for their high energy and curiosity, Jack Russells are the ultimate explorers, always chasing after anything that moves and keeping everyone on their toes. Then there's Missy, one of Bingo's friends from kindergarten. She's an Australian Terrier, a smaller breed with a gentle and somewhat timid personality. Missy can be a little nervous when Bluey's games get wild, like during Pirates, but she's trying her best to come out of her shell. With encouragement from friends like Bluey and Bingo, she's slowly learning to embrace adventure and take more risks, showing that courage can come in small, soft-spoken packages. And of course, there's Mrs. Retriever, the quintessential golden retriever. Known as one of the friendliest and most loyal dog breeds in the world, golden retrievers are basically happiness in fur form. Imagine if everyone had one. They'd probably solve all the world's problems with their unconditional love and goofy charm. In Bluey, Mrs. Retriever embodies that warmth perfectly, always ready to comfort, protect, and join in the fun. This playful group proves that no matter the breed, the right mix of energy, heart, and friendship can turn even the simplest game into a full-on adventure. They remind us that being brave, kind, and playful is something all pups and people can aspire to, making Bluey's world feel extra magical.